people to come on. I'm just sitting here waiting for my daughter to get done with dance. So I've got about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so. Figured I'd say hi, see what everyone's up to. Got a nice warm tea here. It's nice and cold out. Hey Tiff, how you doing? How's your day going? Doing any live streams lately? I was on that live stream the other night with you. I've been kind of you doing all right? Yeah, I've been kind of not consuming as much content lately, so I haven't been on much of your videos. I've just been too busy lately. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, no problem, Tiff. I always love coming to your live streams and adding my little 2 cents to your guys' conversations. It's kind of fun. Maybe sometime I'll try to get on there on I think it's Elevated Chills. I've been on his channel before. I think I've seen the link. I just never got around to getting that time to get on there and jump on the live stream with you guys. Do I sound okay? I've got my mic, DJI mic on here, so. Hey El, how you doing, man? Is it snow over there yet, Tiff? Over in Colorado? Yes, I am I'm a spider guy. I do snowboard. I've snowboarded out west a few times, out in Utah and in Colorado. I'd like to get back out there, but it's been, well, let's see. My daughter was born 11 years ago, so I haven't been out there since. But I'd like to take my kids out west. 63 out in Colorado. That's not too bad. It was 32 out today. It rained last night, but then it turned to snow today, so the roads are freezing up. They're getting like a slush layer, and then they freeze, and then you get ice, and it's just a hot mess. Your cars are kind of on a dirt road in a sense. No snow. Well, doesn't it melt most of the time out in Colorado? 58 in Montana? Man, that is really warm out there. I would expect it to be pretty cold out there, but yeah, we get some weird weather out west sometimes. Sometimes you don't get much snow. I've seen it on a map. In the mountains, there's not much snow, is there? Yeah, it's sunny in Colorado, right? Because the mountains hold the sun, and then the mountains hold the clouds for the snow, and then you guys get like the most sun out of everyone in the country, pretty much. Up high, you guys are getting some in the mountains. Yeah, yeah. I know the big mountain, or one of the big resorts in Montana is Big Sky, I think is what it's called. I have looked into that one before. I would have liked to have gone there one day. I don't know if there's an airport near there though, to get there easily. That's the problem with a lot of these ski resorts is you got to find an airport that's reasonably priced, and then you got to drive there, rent a car, or get a bus or whatever. Hey, how's it going, Rang 803? How you doing? Hopefully everyone's Thanksgiving went well. I know it was only 2 weeks ago, but man, I had a great 4 days off. I only had to put up 2 Christmas tree decorations, so that only took me like an hour or two. But I read, I think, almost the entire weekend, so it was kind of nice. I read this book. What was it called? Notes on Being a Man by Scott Galloway. I thought it was really good. I've got a video coming this Sunday talking about that book, so it was really good. Hey Gwen Stacy, how you doing? Just figured I'd come on here and say hi to everyone. I've got a few minutes, maybe like 40 minutes or so. My daughter's in dance, her dance studio. She does a class called Cicchetti. It's kind of learning about the history of dance and the different I guess, nomenclature of dance, something like that. I think they do some dance moves as well in there. Um, but like, I guess you get these certificates, Chiquetti certificates, level 1 through 6 or something like that, if you stick with it for long enough. Our company is giving us the 26th off this year too, so we get a 5-day holiday. Same with me, Tiff. My company just announced that a couple days ago, so we get 5 days off. And I think I might take off a day or two before or after, but I am gonna work a few days because I can actually get a lot done with less distractions, because most people are out at my office. So kind of looking forward to the 5 days off. I don't have any plans though, just presents and kids, you know. What about you, Tiff? Same thing? What about the rest of you guys? You guys able to stay home for the holidays? I hope so. But it's coming up fast too. I mean, 2025 went by like this, for me at least. Doing a video every day, um, traveling a bit more for business. I've been just nonstop, and just, you know, 2 kids in school that's always busy. You know, they're busy with dance and soccer with my son, and then we will be doing baseball coming this April. So that sign up is already here in December. You got to sign up in December to get the discount. But it's a good league, really good community. They do a good job with their little league. It's a huge ordeal. Like the whole town is there. They do like a whole little league parade where all the teams, they walk around the baseball fields, and then they do a like an announcement and a pitch. Somebody special comes up and does a pitch. So it's really cool. It's a good community thing to do. The kids are out until the 7th, yeah, of January. Yeah, my kids, I think, are out till maybe the 5th, that Monday. Ride all day, eat good, film, enjoy family and friends. Oh, you're gonna film? Yeah. Okay, and eat good. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, thanks, Tiff. Like and subscribe and share, guys. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Hill, do you ride, snowboard, ski? Are you going out skiing that weekend or week? Christmas holiday? I have an old neighbor in my previous neighborhood. He's kind of an entrepreneur, um, realtor guy, and he bought a local toboggan run. It's right down the road from my house, and he's posting on Facebook um, the evolution or this remodel he has to do to this property, because it went out of business 3 or 4 years ago, and so he's like showing this crazy renovation of the clubhouse, or the lodge, I think is what it is. He's building like an ice rink. He's got like tons of volunteers. He's showing this whole progression. And I'm like, man, that is a lot of work. That's an entrepreneur for you. I mean, I've talked about entrepreneurs quite a bit, and this guy is nonstop. He is there every single day, posting 12, 14, 16-hour days trying to fix this winter. It's called Echo Valley, I think is what it's called. It's this toboggan run. We've never been there. I'm kind of excited to go and check it out. So it'll be kind of neat. Take the kids there, support my friend who, you know, I kind of briefly talked to him a bit in the old neighborhood, and try to support entrepreneurs. You'll go on X. Oh, backcountry skiing too? Nice. You ever do, is that X mean chopper skiing, like heli skiing? I've never done that. I would love to do that if that's what you do. Now, do you put that in your channel, as part of your channel, like skiing trips and whatnot? I thought about actually maybe doing some voiceover edits of a bunch of footage I have going out west. I've got a bunch of GoPro footage of Aspen and various other resorts I've been to out there. I don't know. I'm not that good of a skier. I go pretty fast, but I don't know if the footage would be that good. But I could put some cool AI techno music or something against some of my old snowboarding footage. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I will do that. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Yep. What's that? Add a QA sticker. I don't even know what that is. I'm not going to touch it. Very little. Have a few of the heli trips, though. You've done heli trips. Wow. Yeah, I'd like to do, love to do that. I've seen those like videos of people heli skiing. Just looks epic, and blue skies usually those days that people go out heli skiing. Be fun. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow. Oracle had earnings, and I'm involved in that stock. I sold puts, and so I got stuck in that stock. And then I sold cover calls, and they had earnings tonight. And their backlog of revenue is like up to $526 billion or something like that. But apparently they were soft on last quarter's revenue, so the stock dropped like 10%. So as soon as it opens, I hope it's down 10% because I'm going to close this cover call I have, and then hopefully it pops right after I close the call, and then maybe I'll get back in and sell more covered calls. I'll put that on my Friday ticker stock trading kind of videos. But yeah, it's kind of fun being in that volatility. I was watching a video last night on YouTube. I was getting bored with YouTube, man. I'm just like looking for content, and I just couldn't find anything. I was on my TV, which normally I'm on my phone or on my computer, but on my TV it shows you just different content. And they had one up of the Detroit Renaissance Center. I don't know if you guys have seen the skyline of Metro Detroit. It's like these 5 buildings that look like cylinders. And GM, they own the whole complex essentially. Apparently, they're going to sell off the whole thing to the city, and they're going to demolish 2 39-story buildings from the top down. They're not going to implode it. They're going to take one brick or one piece of steel at a time. It's going to take 2 years because these buildings are so close together that they can't implode these things without damaging the other buildings. So I thought it was an interesting story. They're kind of revitalizing Metro Detroit. They're going to build like a whole riverfront walkway where the Renaissance Center is, because right now it like closes off the riverfront for people to walk and spend time in. So that'll be interesting. I mean, Detroit, last time I went down there, it was better than what it was like 20 years ago when I used to live there. So, but what about you guys? You guys got any cities around you that are kind of doing big major updates the next few years? Detroit's been constantly doing upgrades. I think General Motors is moving to this Hudson building or something like that. It's a brand new building. I think, Tiff, if you're still on here, I think that's where Anton Daniels does all his content creation, is in that Hudson building. So I think he might be in where General Motors is going to be taken over, I believe. That would be something to have a YouTube studio and a channel like in a major metropolitan skyscraper up 20, 30 stories or whatever. Have a view of the skyline and do your YouTube live streams and videos. I mean, Tiff, you've seen his channel. He's got like 2 or 3 live stream custom channels and then his normal channel. The guy just constantly records every single hour of the day. I don't know how you come up with that much content. He has to have a team that's looking up controversial videos, giving him takes, and then he just sits there and reacts. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know about YouTube though. Quitting your day job and going full time. I just don't think, I don't know when I would make that jump. Yeah, if you have remote studio, you got a team. Yeah, that's true. I mean, his editors and the people looking up content for him to react to, they could be in Indonesia or Bangladesh, wherever. So that's totally true. I mean, you can get an army of worker bees to help you implement a studio for sure. I don't know if he does that though. It'd be interesting to find out if he's got an American crew or not. Not sure. But yeah, I was saying it as far as like leaving your day job for YouTube, you got to have, I would say at least um, 100,000 views per video that you release every day. Because 100,000 views it's only $1,000. So that's only $1,000 a day if you're doing one video a day at 100,000 views. I think that's what the math is. Yeah, because 10,000 views is $100. 100,000 views would be 1,000. It's really not much money. I mean, if you have the sponsors and all that, like that gives you a little bit more bump, right? I bet that's probably where most of the money is. I did see, man, this other YouTuber. She's a YouTube guru. I think it's Alexis or Alexa. She's from Finland. Let's see, but you get 100K subs, you can make a couple grand a month with sponsors. Yeah, for sure. You can definitely. I think once you get to 100K subs with consistent views on day to day, you can probably make the jump with a couple sponsors for sure. But this girl Alexa, I think her name is. I bought one of her books. I haven't read it yet, but she does YouTube coaching, right? And this one video she had, she was talking about how she built this coaching business, right? And all of her mistakes and all this stuff. And at the end of it, like she had like 8 clients and she was charging 10 grand a client. $10,000 for 6 months of coaching. I don't know exactly how many hours she put in for that, but I was like, man, now that's a living. If you can sell business people on coaching for 10 grand a client, and you can consistently get clients every 6 months, you can make a good living that. I mean, that's, $60,000 to $80,000 every 6 months. You're at 160. If you know what you're doing and you're able to coach people. So, hey, Mike Jones, how you doing? You are my favorite trans stream. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but hey, Timmy Martin. Hi, you cute. I don't even know what that means. Wow, that's killer if you can. Yeah, Tiff, I mean, if you could figure out a coaching strategy, I'll send you this video because I put it on my favorites of her talking about the evolution of this business she did. And I'm pretty sure that's what she's doing. That's what she's making most of her money on. Yeah, I noticed I got trolls. I was starting to read those. So I'm in the algorithm. I hope so. Hey, why not? It says there's only 3 people live, but the YouTube studio doesn't always show you exactly how many people are on. Yeah, I haven't had trolls on these live streams yet. I have a few trolls in the comments. Those are no big deal. I've got a few good negative comments lately. You want to have negative comments. Oh, I had 12 live at once. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, what else could I talk about? So yeah, tomorrow will be interesting. I'm definitely going to close that position right off the bat at the open because hopefully it'll pop right then. Then maybe I'll get back in. Yeah, the number you see is always wrong. Yeah, you've been on so many live streams. You kind of know the drill. So I got to get better at doing live streams. It's just hard to find that time. So busy every day after work. I don't know how you do it. You get out and just bust the phone out and just vibe with your community. That's what it's all about, doing these live streams. So yeah, I think I'm still gonna accomplish my 2025 goal of posting a video every day. I've had a few moments where I've almost missed the posting a video the next day because you get busy with life. But usually if I can batch a few videos, then I can queue them up. Then I've got enough time to actually think of things and come up with the next batch of videos that I want to do. But yeah, I think I am going to slow down maybe to like 2 or 3 days posting a week. Sundays, probably Monday, Sunday, maybe Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think about posting every day? I think it's kind of insane. But I wanted to get a feel for what it would really be like as a full-time YouTuber like an Anton Daniels or like these other big YouTubers. Even the guy Jeremy LaFave was the YouTuber that inspired me kind of to start YouTube. He used to post every day. I don't know if he does still because I kind of stopped watching him. But it gives me an idea of what it would really take to go full-time. Yeah, it is hard to post every day. It really is. Because, like, you come up with ideas and you're like, can I really talk about that very well? Can I articulate that and actually provide some value? Then you got to find the time to do it. And you think you find a space in your schedule to record a video, and then something comes up and then you delay it. So I do find that if you just constantly record and don't think so much about the topics, if you just record and record and record, you can do it. You can be a full-time YouTuber as far as posting every day. But I wish I had time to cut up my longs into shorts. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe explore posting it on TikTok. I don't even know if I want to bother with that. I feel like YouTube Shorts are being pushed more because I've been seeing shorts in my feed quite a bit. I don't really watch shorts very often, but I've been noticing, I think they're trying to get people to fall into shorts and compete with TikTok. So, Nexus Clips, that's the automated tool, right? It takes your long form and chops up a bunch of clips for you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were paying attention today. The Federal Reserve lowered interest rates by 0.25%. So if you're in the market of, I guess, buying a house or taking out a loan on a car or whatever, might help. Who knows? But the bond market seems to be kind of disagreeing with the Fed. The 10-year yield keeps, I think it's even higher than where the Fed is for some reason. It's just how the market works. Sometimes it'll disagree with what the Fed's doing, but I think eventually interest rates will lower and give some relief to businesses and, people who want to take out loans. Thanks, Tiff, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, with a 50-year mortgage, no thanks. You should do a video on that 50-year mortgage. Let's see what your take is on that. Thanks, Tiff. We'll catch you later. So other than that, let's see, what are the plans? Again, there's only like a week and a half till holiday season. Oh, you're not leaving? Okay, cool. You got any new video ideas, Tiff, for your channel? Or just mostly like live streams? Oh, you're dropping a video about YouTube. Good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe you should think about doing YouTube videos. Why not? I mean, I know there's competition in it, but, it seems like you can get decent traction on them. Every time I do a YouTube video, I usually get fairly decent views on YouTube tips and concepts and ideas. There's just a lot of people who still want to learn how to be good at YouTube. So it's a decent market to go into. I do find that the YouTube gurus, they, I feel like it's easy to talk about YouTube, but it's not easy to have a channel about something else. I don't know why. I just feel like, it's hard to compete in some of these other niches, like the finance niches especially. But I don't know. I just think it's easy to talk about YouTube. It's not hard. I guess that's why there's a lot of people that do it, I guess. But I don't know. I think a lot of it's Yeah, you give tips. Yeah. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, you just got to be authentic on YouTube. It's hard to do that too. I mean, even after recording 300, 400 some videos, sometimes I'm not in the mood, or the way I think about how to convey something, it may not be my vibe or my organic self. So, yeah, it's not an easy business creating content. But I have had a few videos like this week, those videos I released this week when I was out on my fort, my kids' fort. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, man? When I was on my kids' fort this week, I was just in the zone. I did not even think about what I was talking about. I was just like vibing. And that's what you got to do on YouTube. You just got to vibe it out and not even give a crap about what you're like, how you're articulating. You just do it, you just say your piece and get enthusiastic about it. I was like talking it up about the short sellers today, about that the pie in the face video I did this morning. I was in the zone on that video. But that's kind of like what I know about. I do know a lot about the stock market, so it's easier to talk about. YouTube is like life, 90% luck. You are spot on, honestly. Even in the stock market, it's 90% luck. I mean, the other 10%, you stay in the S&P 500, you can make $1 million doing that, but if you want to get those 10xers, the multi-baggers, that's the 90% luck. You just got to get lucky with the timing and the amount of time you're going to have conviction in an individual stock if you're going to do that kind of stuff. So same thing in the stock market. Yeah, everything in life, it's a little bit of luck. Same thing with careers. I mean, a lot of people struggle with interviewing. Sometimes you got to have the right vibe with the team that you're interviewing with. So that's a little bit of luck there as well. They got to like you. They got to vibe with you, be on the same page. Yes, I need to talk about cell phones. Yes, you do, Tiff. You're like me. You have like kind of a conservative take in life. Your family, a family woman, and these cell phones, they're not doing us any favors. That's for sure. I like talking about the smartphone culture. I'm doing it on this video. I talk about reading some books. I'm releasing it this Sunday, and I bring up the phones once again. I am over wireless. I just am over wireless. Yeah, what do you mean by that? YouTube is vicious. Your mental health has to be in check. It does, man. It does. The other morning, I was up at 5:30 a.m. That's what time I have to get up to get my daughter to school. And I'm just struggling because I'm up till midnight, like every night. And so I only sleep like maybe 4.5, 5 hours. And I was struggling, and I was thinking about like the growth of my channel, because I had like 4 or 5 days where the subscriber count was just the same. And I was bumming about it in the shower. And then I thought to myself while I'm standing there, I'm like, somebody's gonna comment on my channel, and they're gonna revive my motivation for YouTube emotionally. And literally right after I thought about that, I got out of the shower and I saw a comment from a subscriber. I think it's Wayne 350 or something like that. Shout out to you, Wayne, if you see this video. Dude, you made my day. I mean, he said, your channel has changed my life. And I thought, that's what I needed. I really needed that. Like, is what I'm doing worth, the effort? Are people even watching and like getting something out of my channel? It's very difficult for a lot of YouTubers to understand that. So yeah, sometimes it's a roller coaster. It really is. Oh, you've been in wireless for 27 years, Tiff. Yep. YouTube was my something different. Exactly. Yeah, it is. That it is kind of my what's the word I'm looking for? It's my outlet to be creative and to do something different. I'm totally uncomfortable with. And that's why I don't even care about like the whole getting to be as big as Anton Daniels or any of these other big YouTubers. I'm just going to keep doing it until whatever, you know, I don't really care. Again, I do like the fact that I am giving a good message for other people out there. If they take gold nuggets from my channel, I appreciate that. I really like that. And my kids someday, even though I don't even know if they'll ever even watch this stuff, because it's like, you know, even myself, do I go back on channels I watch and go and watch their old stuff? Not all the time. Sometimes I do. Here to give another thumbs up. Thanks, John. Appreciate that, man, on the other channel. Yeah, John, I don't know how you go live for 4 to 6 hours. You are a, you know, just daily driver. Crazy, man. Like that's pretty cool though. Like you've got that a nice setup to be able to do that for 6 hours. You've got your phone charging for sure. You got something mounted there for the live stream, and then you have something mounted for your DoorDash phone. You got two phones running at the same time. It's crazy. You did 8.5 hours yesterday. I know I saw you on there a few times. I don't know if I jumped on yesterday, but I try to jump on when I get a chance. So yeah, I saw the snow that you had a little accumulation on the roads. You got to be careful with that, because that little tiny sliver of slick snow, that's the worst, is when you get just a little layer, you know, you start sliding around on that. You're better off having like a nice thick couple inches, because you kind of know you got to barrel through that stuff. Oh, you're listening and driving right now, Tiff? Drive safe. I know, 8.5 hours. That's pretty cool. Now, I can't remember, John. I haven't looked at your live tabs, but do you keep them uploaded on the channel? I assume you do, so you can get monetization on after the live. Might as well, you know. But yeah, 8.5. Tiff, that's all you got to do is do some door dashes for 8.5 hours, a couple days, and you'll get those hours. I don't know though. I don't know if I could do that. I think it's a good thing though for you, John, because oh, you do keep them up. Okay. I think it's a good thing because it kind of makes the day go by a lot faster, because you're busy doing the streaming, talking with people. It kind of probably makes the day go by like that. You don't even think about the work. What are you at hours wise, Tiff? I know you're getting up there. I know you're past 2,000. You got to be at like 2,200, I hope. 2.1 thousand views. Yesterday over... Oh, you have that, John. Okay. You're at 2,250. Nice, Tiff. You had 300 hours on that video, John? That's really crazy. Yeah, 8 times whatever viewers. Yeah, I could see that. Man, Tiff, you're so close. You got to just keep posting videos and lives. Do a few more longs. I know it's hard to find that time. You're busy, but just get a few more longs in, like maybe 2 a week or something, and then do like, you know, your lives that you're doing like three or so a week that you've been doing. You've been doing 2 or 3 hour lives. Those are definitely adding up. All right, John, thanks. John's gonna come over there, Tiff, and watch some of your stuff, your lives or your long forms. So I know how that emotional roller coaster is with trying to get monetized. It really is. Again, there are some secrets. I have mentioned those secrets. One of them being Donald Trump. Every video where I have Donald Trump in the either title or even in the content, you're going to get views. So you can do some like lightweight political takes on Donald Trump for sure. Elon Musk, you'll get some views there. Current events, obviously. You should do a few current events, Tiff. I think you did that one on the BET Awards. That would help. Hey, what's up, Stash Cash? How you doing, man? How's everything going? You know, I haven't been on your channel. I gotta circle back over there. Because you've got some great stuff. Like, I've seen you with Aaron Reactivated. You checked out his channel. You've been on some of the lives there. That's been pretty cool. He's kind of got that same vibe. Um, really good editing and content layouts and vlogs. You guys do a great job on those videos, man. Yeah, exactly. Hill's right. Just keep pushing, Tiff. You'll get there. What about you, Stash? Are you monetized yet? I didn't know if you were or not. I think you are. I thought I saw maybe the donate button, but I'm not sure. Yes, you referred me to him. I definitely tapped in with him. He said I was an industry plant. That was funny. I know he's in the entertainment business, so. You're not there yet. You're almost there, though. Okay, good. Well, I'll stop by and watch some of the videos. I'll watch some older videos too, because I get ideas from guys like yourself who are doing the very creative aspect of YouTube. It's always good to get ideas. That's what I need to get. I need to really focus on what you guys are doing, and then take one concept and memorize that concept. Like, oh, they did this little zoom in, right? I don't do those on my videos. I just raw dog it, single take videos. I mean, I do edit in an intro that does help me give a little bit of format to my videos, but I would like to get like some of the little zoom in and maybe different cuts and maybe a little bit of B-roll. I don't know. It's hard to change your habits, though. I'm stuck in my ways at 45. You're young and you're going to crush it, man. I'm telling you, you will crush it. You've got that motivation, that drive to show something unique and creative. That's something that will sell on YouTube every day. Stash needs like 300, if I am correct. 300 hours. Oh, dude, you're going to be there like, probably 5, maybe 6 more videos, something like that. If you can get a couple, maybe 1 or 2 videos to get you like, 10 or 20 hours here and there, you'll get there pretty quick. Maybe a few more live streams too. The live streams always help, I feel. Yeah, I enjoy having a YouTube community as well on my channel. That's why I do sprinkle in the YouTube tips, because every now and then I'll get a new YouTuber that it's fun to talk about this craft or this economy that we're involved in. So I enjoy it. Thank you so much. Yeah, my goal is to be monetized before the month is over. Yeah, I agree. You got what, 20 days left? Maybe sprinkle some of some holiday stuff in New York. You're out there in the Bronx or Brooklyn, like go out and do one of the famous holiday trees, or the Macy's, go do like a Macy's day holiday something or other, something that's popular in New York. You'll get some more views and hours. I mean, don't do that if you don't want subscribers, though, that don't vibe with your channel. You got to be careful about that. As long as you can fit that theme of your channel and relate it to something famous in New York, and then people want to see you in New York, you'll get some hours there for sure. Yeah, exactly, Hill. You'll get it, Stash. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, I mean, New York, dude, New York, you have all the tools at your disposal. You have it all. I mean, there's so many famous landmarks, so many titles. You got Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know about Statue of Liberty because that's hard to get to. There's so many landmarks there that, go out and just drive to them, or ride your bike or rollerblade to them, and you do your thing. You know what you're doing. Department store win. Yeah, Macy's. I mean, it's the holiday season. New York is the, Macy's capital. Santa Claus capital, whatever. You get the gist. There's lots of ways you could spin New York for the holidays. So that's one good thing about being in those cities is people want to see New York who've never been there. I've been there twice. I went there for work. No, yeah, twice I've been there. Or maybe it was 3 times. I've been there for work twice, and then I went to a technical conference in Brooklyn, and I rollerbladed across the Brooklyn Bridge. Man, that was epic. Loved it. I walked across it too another time. I can't wait to go back. I love New York. It's a busy place. You gotta be one with dealing with a lot of people, but I liked it. I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, so it's cold here. There was a show about the department store windows. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's lots of ways to skin that cat. So, anyways, I do have to let everyone go. I appreciate everyone stopping by. This was a lot of fun, and I'll try to do more live streams in the future. I got to go in and pick up my daughter, and yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully, maybe I'll try to do another live stream pretty soon. So, everyone have a great day, and see you guys later. Bye.